Welcome guys, my name is Albert, and in today's video I'm going to be talking to you guys about not dating women in their 30s, okay, or even late 40s, even worse, right? So if you have not already, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of my future videos, because on this channel I teach you guys how to become better men and how to improve your interactions with women. Hit this video with a like so it helps us promote this video out to more people. Any comments that you guys have, leave it in the comment section below. I love interacting with you guys down there. So let's jump right into this topic. Okay, at the end of this video, I'm gonna give you guys my personal, like what I do in my life, right? So here's the thing. This advice that I'm going to give you guys and the breakdown that I'm going to give you guys in this video, you have to understand, I am not bashing women in their 30s. I'm not bashing women in their 40s, right? There have been some exceptional women that I have dated that were in their 30s, that were in their 40s, okay? This is the advice that I would give my son if I had a son, okay? You have to understand this going into this video. The advice I would give you in this video is a fact, right? It is what it is. And remember, it is an advice. So remember, if you choose to go down this path, these are the things you're going to have to deal with. And again, it's your life. So whether you choose to go down this path or not, that is a choice that you have to make for yourself. Don't let anybody make any decisions for yourself, because at the end of the day, you have to live with those decisions. As men, whatever decisions we make sure it's your own, because at the end of the day, those decisions impact your life. Not mine, your life. Not anybody else, your life. Okay? So let's dive right into this topic. Okay? So the first thing, all right, and there's two big things that you have to consider, and why I would tell my son, right, if he was asking me for advice, why you should not date women if you're considering them to be the mother of your children, or to have a girlfriend, or to be a wife. Do not date women in their 30s. Try to date women in their 20s, okay? Early 20s if you can. The reason is this. The first reason is this. A woman in her 30s, let's say a woman in her mid 30s to late 40s, she has been through life. She has gone through so much, right? In this point in her life, she has been jaded by so many men. So the walls and the aggression and the baggage that she has for other men, right? She's going to have those hanging on her, and she's going to bring it into a relationship with you. And you now have to deal with all the bad men that she dated in the past. And here's the thing. Yes, there are some horrible men out there, but you have to remember, she chose these men, right? And from those experiences, maybe she's learned, maybe she hasn't learned, or maybe she has gotten angry and kind of spiteful towards men. And you don't want to be in a relationship with a woman that is jaded about men. You don't want to be in a relationship with a woman like this, right? Because now you have to deal with that nonsense, okay? You don't want this for your life. Again, like I said, have I dated women that were in their 30s and in their 40s? Yes, I have. Gorgeous women, amazing women. But at the end of the day, the issue still came up. Those past relationships were still looming in the air. You have to understand, if you're going to date, let's say you meet a woman, right? And it's very possible in this day and age, you could meet a woman that is amazingly beautiful, gorgeous, in her 30s, right? And I unless you have advanced game, you do not date a woman in her 30s. Because here's the thing, to date a woman in her 30s, right, you have to balance expectations with her. You have to let her know that this is not a serious relationship. This is just fun between you and her. And I'm telling you, even though you might tell her that, she will always bring it up. She will always try to get you into a serious relationship. And if you don't have advanced game in order to manage the situation and manage expectations at all times, right, then you are going to fall prey to the negative aspects of dating a woman in her late 30s, right? I don't advise guys who are just starting out or who have barely dated to be dating women in the mid-30s. I just don't, because of this baggage thing. They've dealt with so much crap in their past that you don't want to be part of that problem. You don't want to be part of, you don't want to get mixed up in that mess. Okay? The second big thing is this. You don't want to be dealing with a woman that is in her late 30s, because you have to understand, if you're a man looking to get a girlfriend or get married one day and have kids, you know, because as we as men, we want to continue our lineage, right? Me, I do. I don't know about you. We want to continue our lineage. We want a woman that is healthy enough to bear us healthy kids. And women that are in their late 30s, biologically, there is a high risk that she's not going to birth you a healthy child. There's a very high risk. She may, some women can, but not every woman is blessed with such high fertility, right? So the risk increases after a certain age, especially for women. That risk is there. So you don't want to be taking a woman seriously that is in her late 30s, especially if you're thinking of having kids, you know, even marriage, or even having a permanent girlfriend. These women, if you want to have fun with them, like I said, it takes advanced game. So I would tell guys to stay clear. If you're not good with women, I would tell you stay clear of women in their late 30s. Because like I said, in this video, we're not bashing women that are older. You know, they have made that decision, and it's fine for them to make that decision. But you don't have to put up with their poor decision, right? You don't have to put up with that poor decision, okay? Because if you're dating a woman in her late 30s, you have to be willing to manage her expectations. Let her know up front, hey, look, this is fun. I'm not really looking for a serious relationship. Let her know, hey, this is what it is. She's going to keep bringing it up. Now, you can choose not to deal with that and just deal with younger girls, right? Which I would advise a lot of people to do, okay? Again, I will end this video with saying this. Guys, you have to remember, this video is an advice to men and an advice that I would give my son, right? If I had one. The main takeaway is you have to understand your life is your own. So whatever decisions you make, you have to live with those decisions and the consequences that come with those decisions. But make sure, you can take advice from people, but make sure at the end of the day, when you take action, make sure it's an action that you are comfortable with. You know, I had a mentor once that told me this: before you do something, weigh out the pros and cons, right? Weigh out the pros and cons. If you can deal with the cons, go ahead and do it. Because once, you know, crap hits the fan that you have to deal with it, you have to deal with it, okay? So guys, that is the video for today. If you have not already, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of my future videos. Hit this video with a like. Any comments that you guys have, leave it in the comment sections below. I love interacting with you guys there. Any questions you have, leave it down there too, okay? I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.